This manila envelope that I used as a book, I did something different. I cut it apart and I added the fringe from some material I had because I didn't want to throw it away. Added some brads here just for some decorative on this book, and just made it a little bit of shabby chic here. This I actually wrote, it says memories small and memories big, and I did that on some burlap and then just added different type of flowers on it. And then I made this little tie. So I'm going to open it up and show it to you. Okay, right here, I used a lot of embossed papers, and as I move it closer you can see I had these little beads, and those are little fireflies. So I like to add it. The back of the page is from the text, the books actually I get. I save the text so I can use it and do some distress ink and some stamps just to give it some creativity. This little bag actually is from Taco Bell. It's where they put your silverware in, so it's all about recycle. So I paint it and then add some really cool embellishments on it. And then another pull out, so you can add some pictures or some fun sayings. This one has a lot of pull outs, a lot of folders and flip ups to add a lot of pictures on. So here's one of them. I always like to add a place where you can add notes about the pictures you're including and the memories that are in there. So right here, it's hard to see, but that's actually an embossed like wire and birds on top of it. That's also an embossed piece right there. And this here is actually a little mini journal within the journal. So it has a few pages to it, so you can add more photos. So even though this has 5 signature pages, I actually add a lot to it. And then here's a place to write some of the memories of the pictures you're including. Add a lot of stamps on there on top of the distress ink. And then here is just a place to add some photos. I'm sorry, there's another little folder. I have a lot of folders. So even though, like I said earlier, that you have 5 signature pages, you can add so much more to it. And then here's a place to add some verbiage. Here's a this is a little unique. So here's a flip up here, and then here's some mini folders here. And let's see if I could do this. Right here's some really neat material. I just added it to give it some creativity, give it a different look. And then here's another page and another one. So a lot of places to put pictures. Next page. Here's another mini folder. It's just a single sheet. Put some pictures. And this side, another place. Actually, there's 2 pages to this one. So you can add photos. Lots of photos. And then on this one here, it says love. And it folds up. It's a tri. So actually, it's just a double. So you add pictures there and there. Pictures there and there. Usually I do it in a tri-fold. Here's another little mini envelope, and then here's a place that I put where you can add more pictures. So there's a couple there, and I always like to do this hand sewing with some different type of thread. And then here's a place to write what those memories are. Here's another folder here. Here's another folder here. You can lift up. Sometimes it's hard to know where all of those little tucks are. And that's part of the fun of these journals. Here's another little folder here. I added this nice heart here. And it says made with love. And then these were some banners that I found, and I just covered them with some linen paper and added some stamps on it. Very whimsical. Here's just a little embellishment. And here's some more embellishments there. It says live, laugh, and love. And then here's a mini folder, and I found this really neat magnets. They're really light, so you can pull this up, and then you can add notes on it. And then this right here, these butterflies and flowers, they're actually napkins. I cut them out, and then I just put it on the pages. And some of these pages you can see here are just the text from old books. And this is also part of that Taco Bell little bag that they give you, where they put their silverware in, and they also recycle. So I think that right there makes me happy, because I'm all about recycle. So again, on the back page, just different stamps and napkins. That's a napkin right there. I'm from New Mexico, so I had to get it. Little red chilies. And then down here you have another folder. I don't think there's, oh, there is a folder here. There's another folder here. And then turn the page. I like to use all these little ribbons I have. So it says, truly, madly, deeply. And just place this here. And I just added some brads right there. And it says, that's actually a stamp, and then a stamp within a stamp. It says, wishful thinker. And then here, aha, some more folders. You can flip it up there, and you can flip it up there. And then here at the top of each page on the left, I added some embellishments that I had. And then there's a stamp, miss you a lot. And the last page, that's actually a napkin as well, and it's about perfect blend, and it's coffee, I think. And then here's a embossed piece, and then this is really cool. I added this. As you've seen from my other videos, I always like to use a manila envelope for that extra little place for you to add some memories and photos, letters. And this I sewed around the hole so it stayed secure. And I added this really cool ribbon to make it very creative, and of course a key. A lot of embellishments in this, so very fun to make. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for stopping by.